want to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rekapadosh.
Double honors to the elder apostles, as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth.
That's right.
Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word, truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of Great Millstone, Chicago. Coming back at you another Saturday with some more of it. DeJuan, talk to him.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, war, evil, and pestilence. That's the theme here in America. That's what we got going on. You talk about war. BRICS just had another country. What is that? Iran, Saudi Arabia.
Yep, Saudi Arabia.
I think Egypt. It might be 5 new nations. Somebody Google it, man. I know Iran for sure. And Saudi Arabia. But what did I bring that up? Because what? This is a prelude to war. See, wars always start off economically. And after shit gets heated up economically, eventually shit just goes hot. All right? I think it was 5 BRICS nations. Somebody.
It was
Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran,
Yep.
Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates joined BRICS.
They joined the BRICS squad. All right? So there go all your oil producing countries right there. Okay? So what is that gonna do? That's gonna rise the cost of oil. All right? And it's gonna lead us what? One step closer to the war to end all wars, man.
That's right.
All right? Because what? Like I said, it all starts off economically and eventually shit just goes hot. Look for your standard of living here in America to slowly, well not even slowly, to be even more depleted than what it is now. All right? Look for more inflation to hit. Okay? Because 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, is also going to be a year of de-dollarization all around the globe.
That's right.
Now that these oil-producing countries have joined BRICS squad, they have no use for the U.S. dollar anymore. So what is that going to do? More dollars flood the U.S. economy, shit just gets more expensive, man. All right, whatever y'all got.
John, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 14. I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Right, so those countries, man, you know what I'm saying, coming against Esau, Edom, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the fake issues, man. You got United States, man. That's those different countries. What? They coming and joining in unison against these piece of shit, man, Babylon, man. You know what I'm saying? And their whole ways, their whole doctrine, man, their whole lifestyle, man. You know what I'm saying? And the heathen think they got next, but ultimately the kingdom of Israel is next, man. You know? It's that war to end all wars, like the elder was saying, man.
That's right, brother. War to end all wars. It's gonna be a weird, freaky ass war, man. It's gonna be bugged the fuck out, man.
It's a time like no other time.
That's right. Somebody grab that, Daniel 12.
Yeah, say Matthew 24. You know, Daniel 12. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
This is the book of Daniel 12, chapter 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up. So like Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Right. A time of trouble. Like there never was. It's gonna be so fucking bad out here. The Archangel Michael is gonna have to stand and defend the elected children of Israel, man. All right? So you have to really put that in perspective, man. There have been horrific times, man. Horrific battles, okay, that have taken place upon earth. But none as horrific as what's getting ready to come, man.
And it's all going to be in the short. It's not going to be like a prolonged time like slavery.
Yeah.
Or things of that nature. Or 70 AD. Like, this really going to be in a short time, and that's going to make it way worse. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And expect those days shall be shortened. There shall be no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. time. It's going to get so bad out here. Esau, he's going to destroy the whole earth. The Lord got to come get us, man. That's right. Before it's too late, because he's going to destroy everybody. We won't, no flesh will be saved, man.
That's right. And you got to remember, Masada, all right, 70 AD, all right,
Yeah.
this was horrific, man, all right. When during the times of Masada, man, it was so bad, the famine got so bad, they were eating the leather off of their shields, they were eating the leather sandals, man, because there wasn't nothing else to eat, man. You know what I mean? When you in a siege, ain't nothing coming in and ain't nothing going out, man. So you basically just finna starve, man. They gonna starve you out to get you to come outside, man. And when you come outside, the sword gonna be right there. Matter of fact, Mom shot. It's another one, the sword within. No. The sword in the field, they shall escape the field. The sword shall consume them. The pestilence on the inside. I forget where it said. It might be in Ezekiel. So, go ahead, bro.
It's 2 Kings 6 and 24. It say, you want that first?
No.
This 2 Kings 6 and 24. And it came to pass after this that Benhadad, king of Syria, gathered all the hosts and went up and besieged Samaria. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it. Until an ass head was sold for 80 pieces of silver,
Right.
and the forepart of a calf of dung for 5 pieces of silver.
Right. So they're paying 5 shekels of silver for dove shit. All right. A fucking donkey head was 80 pieces of silver, man. So you got to really put that in perspective, how real the shit got, man. Okay, go ahead.
And as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman to him, saying, "Help, my lord, O king." And he said, "If the Lord do not help thee, why shall I help thee?"
Right. So hey, if the Lord ain't with you, what do you expect me to do? All right. And that's going to be the mindset of the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in these days to come, man. All right. If you ain't in that Psalms 91, somebody can grab it. If you ain't in that Psalms 91, man, you smoke.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Out of the barn floor or out of the wine press. And the king said unto her, "Why LSD?" And she answered, "This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that they might eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow."
Right.
So we bore my son and did eat him. And I said unto her on the next day, "Give thy son, then they might eat him." And she had hid it, her son.
Right.
Man,
So
that's graphic.
it's fucking gruesome, man. That's horrifying, man. And what's even crazier is you just ate a whole child. The next day, you couldn't go a whole day? You couldn't go 2 days without eating? You couldn't fast? God damn. So imagine what it's going to be like here in America. This is the microwave generation. These motherfuckers, they can't go 5 hours without a meal and a cigarette.
That's right.
All right?
5 hours is a long time.
Come on. 5-hour energy, my
Especially
ass.
for a cigarette.
Come on.
Give away their kids for cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A whole
Yeah.
cart.
And then their kids gonna get eaten.
That's right.
Women so sodding their children, man.
That's right. So you got to understand that's horrifying, man. All right? Now, when we talk about how horrifying shit was, this was a horrifying period of time, man. So it's going to be even worse than this coming up, man. Why you think we out here? Whoever got
It's
what
the
up?
book of Matthew. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 15. It said, "The sword is without,
Yeah.
and the pestilence and the famine within."
So this is the times we're coming in. The sword going to be on the outside, shit, whether it be the suburbs, all right, the lowlands or whatever. The sword going to be out there, all right. And what it say? Famine and pestilence within.
That's
So you're gonna have scarcity and sickness within wherever you at, especially these big cities. These are death traps, man. Okay? Hey, when all hell break loose, the last place you want to be is the fucking city, man. Unless the Lord be with you. Go ahead.
Pestilence and the famine within.
Uh-huh.
He that is in the field shall die with the sword,
Uh-huh.
and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
Go ahead.
But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys.
Hey, man, so hey, that's the elect, man. All right, hey, man, we're gonna be out them jams, man. The Lord is gonna find a way. The Lord is gonna make a way, provide a way. Like the elder brother Ariella out there in that Dallas, man. He said, "What provision is already made, man? We ain't got shit to worry about."
That's right.
I'm learning that, man. I woke up this morning like, damn, man, I'm broke in the bitch. I looked, Brother done goddamn it provided. Fuck.
What
Provision
that-
was
what that-
already made.
shit, what that brother?
Standing right there.
It says,
Go ahead.
it says and
Real, nigga.
but they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys.
right.
All of them mourning, every one for his iniquity.
Right, man. So, hey, man, these 2/3, they're going to be mourning for their iniquity, man. Because what? All the shit that they believed in, all the scoffing that they did, they're going to be ashamed and confounded for that, man. All right? As these prophecies continue to roll out, all naysayers, unbelievers, real smart, dumb niggas, hey, they're all going to be confounded, man. That's right. That Proverbs, I think it's Proverbs 5, however I hated the instruction of my teachers. You know what I mean? Hey, that shit is finna happen.
Could you go back to that, what you in Kings? You in Kings? Go back to that Kings and start at 28 again. We're gonna read it again.
2 Kings 6 and 28. It say, and the king said unto her, why Ellis be? And she answered, this woman said unto me, give thy son, that they might eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow.
So, really, you know, the Apostle Gabar, you know, often tells you that you really have to put yourself in, you know, in these scenarios like you're there. This conversation is happening between these two women, all right? And the Lord gives them an example. Here's this woman pushing her child. So she's sitting up here talking to another woman because what do they have to do before they eat it? They gotta kill her. They didn't boil him alive. See, you know. You think that woman, and I bet you what, more so than the trifling ass nigga woman, that woman would probably die defending her baby before she allowed you to eat it, right? She put, I'm just, you know, in the spirit, I believe that woman would fight for her baby, all right? This woman said, so these was just some old project mentality, ghetto ass niggas that's back today, all right?
Yeah.
They having a whole conversation on how shy. They're having a whole conversation on killing her, on eating that child, which means she has to put it to death. So what did she use, a knife? Did she pick up a big stone and hit it over the head? We don't know. Did she choke him to death? The baby looking at her, the baby hungry, thinking he about to get some titty milk, and this bitch grab him by his throat. It's fucked up. And it's gonna be, that's gonna be turned.
Verse 29. So we bore my son, and did eat
So
him.
we bore my son. This trifling heifer, that's exactly what she was.
Yeah.
All right? This trifling heifer and that other trifling heifer. She probably, I don't know if she said, well, I can't kill my son, you do it. Who knows? Did she kill her son for, like she couldn't do it. She go to kill him, she can't do it. Girl, you do it. Which it really didn't make a difference because if you send somebody in there to kill your child, all right, your poor little helpless, hungry child, all right, but being so selfish as she was, she put her son to death, and she actually boiled him. That means so they sat there and watched him. They boiled this baby. We've all boiled some eggs before. You boiled chicken before, and you wait for, before it start falling off the bone. Then you start seasoning and putting whatever spices and oils in it. They did this to her own child. And then the bitch that probably killed the child for her, she went and hid hers. So she gonna make this deal, make this pact. All right? And she ate that little boy up.
They doused that nigga in 11 herbs and spices.
All right? They ate that baby, man. They ate him. And then she went and hid her son.
You ain't gonna have my son.
All right? So she was double trifling. Because it was okay to eat her son, but not yours. And that could have broke out a fight and ended in death right there.
It's probably one of these hoes Jake trying to put a head wrap on today.
Oh, God.
Oh, it is.
More likely, yeah.
I guarantee you.
Probably is. I gave her a Hebrew name, brother.
Yeah, all that stupid ass shit. As soon as a bitch said that, I'll be ready to slap the shit out of her. But normally it's a brother. Like I just look down. I don't say anything.
Hey, I just got
I don't play that
a
shit.
video that was sent to me from my professor, and the video had a older guy. I think he's called a Graybeard, and he talked about marriage. Why American and Western men are opting out of marriage. All right. Why they opting out of marriage? Why? Because everybody didn't have them chicks before he got to them. It's basically what it comes down to. All right, because he talked about, you know, grandpa back in the day, and the women are looking for him to do the same thing. They're looking for you to give up all your resources, supply and support, plus penis, all right, and anything else that goes with that. They're looking for that, all right. Then they expect you to basically give up your black book, you know, and then be monogamous.
Yep.
So all your other women, they out the picture now, and I gotta be with you. But what he said, but this is what he called it. He said the difference is that today, the return on investment isn't the same.
Way worse.
The return on investment isn't the same because grandpa got a virgin.
Yep. Yep.
Who still respected the masculinity of a man, didn't call it toxic. So she actually uplifted his masculine toxicity, all right? And she was a virgin, and she was loyal, and they didn't want no divorce shit going on.
She ain't have a fucking iPhone.
He said that exactly.
Talking to 500 niggas every day.
Exactly.
And you think this bitch
500
gonna
to
listen to
1,000 men every day telling how fine she is.
Come on, man.
And she's doing screenshots and pictures of her titties and shit. Her cleavage. All right?
And if you got a problem with that, y'all gotta get divorced. She gotta take your shit.
Half, Eddie.
And then you toxic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you insecure now.
Because
Right.
now you-
Right.
Now you insecure.
All right? Because you doing clapping your cheek videos. You're supposed to be my wife. I don't want you doing those videos. But you got a problem with me because I'm a toxic male now. Because I don't want everybody else looking at at my cheeks and my breasts. You know?
The water elder, you had mentioned that a few months back when you said now when you meet a woman, if you have a child with her, somebody else already nutted in her. Your seed mixing with other men's seed.
Exactly.
Because the land is already greatly polluted.
Exactly. And then you wonder why your child grows up and he's rebellious to you. Because he's your son, he's your seed, but he's got all these other strange DNAs attached to him.
And that's
All
the
right?
taxation of Jake.
So that's why the Lord said, adulterous generation are we. We're an adulterous generation. But that going back to what the man said, you're not getting the same. Somebody get Jeremiah, since he mentioned it.
Jeremiah 3:1.
Come.
I got it right here.
Good, hold that. But like he said, the difference is that you're not getting the same return on investment that grandpa got, great grandpa got. You know, well, great grandpa in this fact is, you know, I'm a damn grandpa, so that ain't long enough. Great grandpa and great grandpa.
Right.
You know? So the difference was they got a virgin. All right. Now, right now, when you getting married, you number 25, number 30, number 100. All right? Yeah, number 100. 500. All right? Exactly.
It's over
And don't think that she wore contraceptives with all them other men. So like he said, she was on the pill, so all them dudes just shot in her.
Man.
She done swallowed all them different loads, all them different spirits is on her. Right. And I'm just telling you, it's brutal, but it's the freaking truth.
It is.
It's a brutal, and sometimes I meet a woman and I can't. These thoughts, unlike other brothers, you know, I start thinking about that shit when I meet a woman. And sometimes I do, and sometimes it just turns me off. I didn't turn down so many women in the last like 5-6 years, man. For real talk. I didn't even want to deal with them, man. All right, and some decent women.
My son asked me that question.
You know?
I told him, don't never in your life ask a bitch that square and shit. Because you know what's up. Like,
You gonna hear something you don't want to hear.
Disappointing even thinking of it. Like, I don't, like, it's just,
You know?
like the other said, it's going to be disappointing, but I don't even think to ask a bitch like that. Like, I'm 35 years old. I know every bitch that I ever entertained is true. Y'all don't do that shit, man.
You have sex? I'll give you less.
Sex for everything.
That's right.
Yeah, brother, that ain't lucrative.
We get that, brother. Bring that up.
This is Jeremiah 3:1. They say if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return to her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
See, now that land is greatly polluted, man.
But thou hast. Sorry, go ahead.
Because it could just happen naturally. Maybe the man died, all right, which actually allows a woman, she can marry again if her man dies, all right. But what about all the men you were with before you married that man again? That man that died, that was your husband, is not the first man that went into you, all right. You defiled, and then all your children are defiled, all right. When you leave a man and go to another man, any children that come from that union are defiled. Yep. And you just committing adultery after adultery. Get that adulterous generation. And in America, the West has promoted this, man.
Yep.
Finish that, brother Bob Michelle.
Yep.
Damn.
Shall he return to her again? Shall not their land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
Damn. So you didn't sit down by every hedge, and every get that. you know the meme with the broad and all the hot dogs hit in the face with their mouth open, and that hot dog, that damn meme is funny as hell. But that's the average chick. But it's like 10 hot dogs hit in the face.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's the average American. But if you the average American girl, you're gonna have to run that meme for about 5 minutes nonstop. With unfortunately, all right. Because when the chick slobbing you off, and she, especially when she make it disappear. Like, damn,
when she's
damn,
exceptional.
but you know what? It's exciting until you think about, damn, how many times you have to do that before you get. Then right, then it's like, then after then she want to come try to kiss you. No. Yeah, it's good. No, now see if she was a virgin and you brought her from nothing to that.
Right.
Then it's different. It's like, damn, look at my baby. Oh, yeah, girl, get it. But then it's like, damn, look at dude, baby.
Ain't
No.
none of these hoes, man.
Yes, yeah, man. So it's
Come on, man.
hey, and it's just I have the mindset where it fucks with me. Because I'm very analytical and I think about shit. I probably think about shit that average people don't even think about. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Mark 8:38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. Right, so if you ashamed of this gospel and this wicked ass, backwards ass queendom, hey man, Yahweh Shai, the Holy One of Israel, he's gonna be ashamed of you, man, upon his grand return. So hey, that's why we come out here in the spirit of Yahweh Shai and rebuke this adulterous generation. We rebuke this wicked ass generation, this microwave generation. All right? Because hey, all of this shit is folly out here, man. All of this is wretched out here, man. It's what Paul called it, shameless uncleanness out here, man. If you ain't willing to take a stand against that, the Lord ain't with you, man.
Well, I want to be number 500 on that bitch right there.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, I really like her. She work at the Fannie Mae right there.
Yeah.
I like her.
Need somebody on their job.
Go ahead, brother.
Sirach 26.
And whatever you got after that, brother.
And I'm going to start at verse 8. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad cause great anger, and she will not cover her own shame.
Yeah, that's that broad is all up in the club knowing she got a man out. Yeah. All right, and it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. All right, because you get the girl who's single, but she still just because she done been with a whole bunch of dudes. She might be single at the moment. Yeah. But then you always got that broad who the girls' night out.
Yeah.
And a lot of broads get popped off on girls' night out.
Yeah. Shit out.
Right? And then wicked ass girlfriends push them to do it.
And it's a dumbass nigga fault for making them their girlfriend.
Hello.
For making them well, no, it's a nigga fault. I don't care
Hello.
about none of that shit.
Accountability.
Salaki Elder Malcolm, but it's that dumbass nigga's fault for thinking that this bitch different. No, it's his fucking fault. It's not that bitch fault. She happens to be wicked, but it's, hey, look, man, if you making a bitch your girlfriend in 2024, you fucking stupid. If a bitch your wife in 2024, you fucking stupid.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Marriage is men are opting out of marriage.
Go be fucking stupid.
You're right, and why? You know, like you said, a woman can't give you the most precious thing, which is virginity and children from a pure woman.
Yep.
If she can't give you that, then don't marry.
Hey, yeah, stop trying.
That's the number one thing, right? If she cannot give you that, you know what? You probably shouldn't marry her, man. I done told these brothers, and a lot of brothers didn't listen. Ski, don't know bitches not in it.
I'm one of them.
Finish.
I'm one of them. I ain't listening.
Hey, I tell you the F on my report card. Hey,
I
this
just said
elder,
I ain't listening.
he told me and Lieutenant Murphy, stay the fuck away from the nigga woman.
Yep.
What our stupid ass do?
Yeah, and that was at least 10 years ago.
And that was stupid because I had a
12,
white
13.
woman too. I ain't gonna out there.
That's
You know, but
that's
I
a
ain't up getting
massive
a black
F.
bitch pregnant.
Man, massive
That
F
shit's
on the
stupid,
report
man.
card, man.
A big F, man. That's why I'm telling you niggas, man. Don't think about making no ladies joking. I got some hoes, man. But look, man, they with me when they with me, and when they not, look, just get the fuck. I don't think about that shit. It's unwise to even think about it. I'm that smart. I'm smart enough not to ask the bitch.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Yep.
Hey, what they got?
I hate makeup
Become
queens.
brothers. Yeah.
I like women that are pretty without makeup.
Yep.
I love to see a woman. Makeup queens, I'm always suspect. Cause she look fine as hell with that makeup on. But let's wipe your face and see if you still fine. Because I done had my feelings hurt before.
Yeah.
It's that witchcraft.
Right? Yeah, and that's exactly how it happened. That shower water hit. No, I was like, shit, where is she? What you do with her?
It's an imposter.
Where that bitch go?
It's an imposter.
That nigga
Yeah.
Shane,
God,
that nigga Shane, he woke, he said, show some tits or die.
Oh my God.
Damn.
They so terrible with it. They look like drag queens out here.
Yeah, and now you got that problem.
Yeah.
Because you got these especially if they're a smaller dude, man.
Oh, man.
You know, it's kind of hard to hide it when they're a big dude. All right, but when it's a small dude, man, they can hide that shit well, man.
That's horrible.
Pull that shit off. They get the surgeries and you know, it's like, damn.
Sydney
I thought you was a whole bro.
That's
Yeah, and it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick because I done seen the imagery where they had a dude stand up there in the bikini with all the women, and you never know. He got, and then they do, and the surgery's gotten so high tech. They give him hips, the small waist, all give them the curves and all that. It's like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, the girls already put on all the makeup, so they look like it.
Yeah.
Bring it out, bro. This is 2nd Ezra 5 and 7. And the sodomite sea shall cast out fish and make a noise in the night, which many have not known. But they shall all hear the voice thereof. And like the elder was getting into, man. Back then, Esau, they didn't have the technology that they have now to where you can transform a whole man into a woman, man. Okay? This is a sound we have not known, man. Hey, a motherfucker can walk past and be bad as hell and be a whole nigga, man. You don't even know, man, until the motherfucker tell you, man.
Yeah.
A thick ass man.
Mordecai.
Yeah, because they used to show us that. They preconditioned us when we were shorties, man.
Maury. Yup, Maury.
Ricky Lake. Jerry Springer.
Jenny Jones.
I remember one of them shows.
Right. Guess
I
who the
remember
man
a couple of them shows. And I got it wrong.
You got it wrong a lot.
Because she got too much hips and ass. Dude. That's a woman right there. And it turns out they showed it before. And it was a whole dude.
And this was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It started longer than that with Flip Wilson. That drag queen spirit been in America forever with Flip Wilson. But then they perfected the drag queen with this RuPaul week and shit. So they pre-programmed Jake in the 60s and 70s with Flip Wilson.
Yeah,
with
they
that
did.
bitch. You know what I mean? That drag queen shit been
Geraldine.
going on forever. Geraldine.
Her name was
Exactly.
Geraldine.
Geraldine. You know what I mean?
Right, because that's what was the character that that Fox used to do, Jamie Foxx.
Wanda.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wanda was like the ugly Geraldine.
Right, yep.
Right.
And Martin Lawrence playing with the fuck,
Shanae.
Shanae.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, Cat Williams wasn't lying,
Right,
man.
yeah.
So and that Cat Williams thing is heavy, man.
Yeah.
But the flip side of it is still propaganda. Not in propaganda as in lies, propaganda to distract.
Exactly.
Because major shit is happening.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And they need niggas' minds on other shit. And niggas, niggas and spiggers, they get into spigotry and niggatry real easy, man.
Yep.
All right, and so that's a great distraction. Is that you're in a barbershop, now they not talking about Hotep in Israel, they talking about Steve Harvey and all the jokes that Bernie Mac was the real, was the truth. But that Cedric the Entertainer stuff.
Stone, yeah.
All right, you know, so that's become a talking point. But let's finish that. You had a precept, then we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna talk about this shit that happened in the mall.
Verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
Right, and I, with my daughter, my stepdaughter, man, I stayed on them about, hey, you can't be jumping from man to man, and now my daughter, she been with the same man since high school, forever, the same dude, and then our brothers are spying on her, now, and now, she told me, she called me, because I guess she wanted to hear it from me first. She don't want to be with her husband no more. And I told her, you don't have that option.
Rebuke.
And then I told her, I told her, and the dude, I said, he been good to you, he take care of you. You ain't gonna find nobody else like that.
Nope.
You better, I don't care.
Not one
And
time.
I'm like, and he's fit in his shape. I'm like, what if, you ain't gonna find, no, man. Fuck that. You gonna be like your friend
Outside influence.
with 500 bodies?
You know it's their friend.
Fuck
Yup,
that.
outside
Her
influence.
little wicked ass friends. Them little bitches be trying to get with me. I'm with your fine ass daddy. When your daddy coming into town? I'm like, I'm like, I don't like them little heifers, man.
They see a real man.
And so she listening to all their stories, all their clubbing. That damn Brianna been tag team and all kind of shit. She listening to that shit, I'm like, no, you still, you already told me you went out with her and she gave you something. She ate some shit and started hallucinating. I said, you need to stay away from that little bitch, man.
Rihanna be lined up. Rihanna my type of
Okay.
bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
That's a wicked little heifer, and she pretty as fuck.
oh yeah.
Her and her sister.
I love it.
All right, they really pretty, man. But little wicked ass bitches. Go ahead, brother.
Watch over with an impudent eye,
She got it.
and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain and drink of every water near her.
Yeah.
A
So
glizzy
marvel not
goblin.
when she trespass against you and open her mouth to somebody else and multiple somebody else's. That's one woman on the internet, all over IG and everything, proud about how her husband got in her phone and found a video of her whopping some other dude, man.
He's still there?
And she no, he's done with her, but she's all over Instagram. He put her on blast, but she's trying to put him on blast. She's trying to turn it around. Like if you weren't so weak and all that other bullshit.
Right.
Well, that's what he get.
But then she told
Deflect.
me, no, well, he been with her all these years, taking care of her, doing all that. She just wanted to go trick off. And then he called her, and he put her on blast. So she turned it around on him. He wasn't in the wrong, she was. She a wicked ass bitch, man. And she proud about it. And the girl and the women are cheering her on. And I ain't seen one woman, correct her.
You won't.
Or talk, like check her, like, girl, you fucked up for that.
Yep.
They like cheering her on. They want to see the video.
Damn.
Talking about, girl, I needed some big dick energy, so I went and found something. And it was so good, I had to record myself. So this bitch selfing herself. I'm like, damn. She doing it. He ain't even got to do it. She doing the video.
Hold the camera still?
Yeah. I'm like, well, you talented as hell. You doing all that, plus you.
Hey, this is I got a precept. This is Proverbs 30 and verse 20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wiped her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness.
Damn, that bitch
And that's the story.
she barely wiped the
She said
jizz
she ain't do shit.
off
They
her
don't
mouth.
care. No accountability.
All right, before you walk in the door, man.
No accountability. So once again, if you have a fucking brain, stop trying to make these bitches your girlfriend and your woman. You enjoy your time with them. I'm not telling you. Look, I don't listen to them niggas I never see with hoes on these stupid ass podcasts.
Right.
I don't listen to MGTOW niggas, bro.
Red
I
pill.
don't listen to red pill niggas, bro. Look, man, I listen to the Bible. You fuck these hoes, they might spend a little money with you, you might spend a little time with you, and you chill, bro. Like, other than all that girlfriend, wife shit, look, man, hey, you on the truth, man. I think these crackers gonna come snatch me out my bed any night, bro, and put me in a fucking camp. You ain't got no business thinking about a fucking girlfriend.
Well,
Because you gonna end up paying the price like one of these dumbass niggas.
And the way things is going, they getting ready to start snatching people up. Shit is getting real, man.
That's
Go ahead
right.
and finish that.
Especially sending clowns like this one.
Right? Says,
Over there getting on them right now, too.
starting at
Bug out. Go ahead.
top of 12, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain and drink of every water near her.
Yep, that pack of hot dogs to the face. Go ahead.
By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
Yeah, so, and a quiver is not made for one arrow. You get a whole lot of arrows in a quiver, man. That's why it's called a quiver. Battle ready, the guy's carrying about 30 to 40 arrows in his quiver. All right, to go to battle so he can keep shooting. All right, so that's letting you know, it's comparing that she's letting different men going into her quiver, man. And that's, unfortunately, that's the average Western woman, man.
Exactly.
Right? The average Western woman. It ain't just the nigga woman. It's the average Western woman.
Majority.
These damn Western women, and whenever we say Western women, we talking about a lot of England, and a lot of them, all them European countries is down with America, man.
Yep.
All right. Now, some of them are a little bit more subtle and down to earth than others, but you know that American vibration is spread around the whole world, man.
That's right. I got a precept for you.
Go ahead, brother.
This is 1 Corinthians 7:29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
Right,
man.
man. So live your life for like, doing this work, man.
Live your life. All right, and we talk mostly to the younger brothers that's coming in this faith, man. Hey, look, if you ain't got no woman, don't be trying to get one, man. All right?
The Lord gonna provide,
The
man.
Lord is gonna
You
provide.
get ready to have more women than you ever thought you had.
I'm not telling y'all don't go get no hoes, man. I'm not.
Don't go get a
Jake
wife.
be in that fucking red pill, I hate women spirit because
Oh, hell
I'm
no.
a
I
trick.
like titty ass. and
Well, no,
titties.
we just want to put the disclaimer out
Yeah,
there.
put
We
the paint
not,
where it ain't, man.
we ain't in that spirit.
At all.
At
no,
all.
no. We're telling you, don't be trying to
Women
bend
be
over
watching
backwards to
red
be a
pill,
fucking
man.
husband,
Yeah,
man.
and this is not the time.
This
be
is not the time
trying
to
to
be a
go on
fucking husband.
honeymoons and all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
You know,
Then you
no.
got to deal with that nigger family, idolaters.
Especially if they already got children.
Right.
Come on, then you right. They
What's
other
wrong with you?
Because
family.
when you
Oh, that's
hook,
like a dude family.
when you hook up with a woman that's got kids, man,
That's dude
they
family.
become your problem, whether you want them to or not.
She will not even respect you.
All right, because you got to deal with with her children.
Right.
She will not respect you. No real man is gonna take up the slack for another nigga's children, bro. And I can speak from experience, man. Don't fucking do it, man. Don't do it. I'm talking to the young men of the Lord out there that ain't got these problems, man. Don't put these problems on yourself.
Don't put
man.
that problem on yourself, man.
Don't.
And if
fucking
you
do
a
it.
young brother, all right, and if you can actually get a virgin, you one of them younger brothers, hey, keep her. All right, you can get a virgin, keep her, man. All right.
Listen,
It's Ecclesiastes 7:26. It say, I found more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Who please Yahweh shall escape her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
exactly.
Yeah, because a good woman actually comforts, aids her husband, and builds him up. All right, she does. And there's not a lot of women that do that. Now you got a lot of women talking that shit now, because the smart ones can see that this shit is failing and know that that's the only chance that they got. the ones that are smart.
They through.
Okay?
All of them
They
through.
understand, man. All right? If you're gonna get you one of them nurturing ass women, man, you get you a damn, an Ammonite, a Moabite,
I was gonna say you
or
gotta
you,
get
or
a
you,
good
or you find yourself an Israelite that didn't grow up in America, man.
Driving
That's
forward.
right.
All right? Or a family got them traditional values.
Yeah. Make
All right.
sure she got real hair and
Yes.
a real
Cause
father.
you go messing with
Thanks,
Ephraim.
Murphy.
You go messing with Ephraim, man. You ain't got nothing but a pretty ass nigga woman.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right?
Don't do that.
Watch out for Ephraim.
Yeah, leave them alone. Send them
Oh.
to Murphy. Send them to Jeremiah. He really know how to deal.
You know? You don't.
Y'all
you
stay
don't-
away from him,
you
though,
know-
'cause y'all ain't ready for that.
Yeah,
shit.
and you
Y'all
definitely-
want a girlfriend.
And you definitely don't want an Asherite that's from Brazil either, man.
Ciao.
All right?
Ciao.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't want one of them, man. Them some wild ass women, man. And the bitches know how to fight. They be trying to fight you. All right? You know, them Asherites is wild, man. Now, like an Ecuadorian, then yeah, you can get with them.
Oh, Salaki, hold
Right.
on, man. Hold on, man.
But when them,
We gotta take the belt off on this nigga. Hey, CBNK8. Now I'm gonna read your deal. He said you either deal with women of valor,
Ain't
PF.
no woman of valor. Call Umar, nigga.
don't deal at all. I'm still looking for the real men in this. You pop a woman, you must take care of them for life. Nigga, you didn't hear what the fuck we just said, man?
You ain't,
You ain't heard nothing we just said, man.
Selective here.
when Judah went looking for that for the
for the woman.
when he went looking for a woman, he wasn't looking for a harlot because he didn't want to deal with her. See, what you speaking on, dude, is you speaking on your opinion and what you think and feel.
Tell this nigga to call Dr. Umar.
All right,
Nigga.
all right, because there's a difference between a concubine and a wife, man.
Hello.
Especially if you're dealing with the women of the other nations.
Hello.
All right, the women of the other nations do not get the same things that a man of the Lord does, man. See, he on that solo because you are supposed to take care of a woman. I do agree with that.
Right.
But that's another reason why I try to avoid Israel.
That's why you gotta leave
For
them
that
bitch
very
alone.
reason, because she ain't no virgin. All right, so you go get you a heathen. She's not under the law, man.
Hey, we're in Babylon, my guy.
We're behind enemy lines.
Hello.
Indian.
Hey, fucking, you want to find a woman? That's rare. We're surrounded by females. Just like how you're not a real man, you're really a male. All right? We are surrounded by females. A woman
Where's
is a
his
virgin.
works too?
Yeah,
Why you? Matter of fact, why you watching
Why you
us?
ain't on the
Why you
line?
out on the highways and byways teaching?
Why you ain't on the line?
So you need to go set up your camera
Right.
and get on the street
Right.
and tell every Israelite man that walks by, they need to find them one woman,
Yeah.
all right, and take care of that woman forever,
Nigga,
right?
That shit sounds so.
you ain't hear all the
You
horror
look-
stories?
Exactly. And we in Babylon, so the chance you finding a woman that's not defiled.
Right.
Man, I hate soft ass clowns.
Let me hit him with this one right quick, yo.
Goof ass.
Let me hit him with this. This is a stupid ass nigga. This is Amos 7:17. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons, thy daughters shall fall by the sword.
Who said that?
This is Amos. He was talking about our captivity, you stupid ass nigga. We are in fucking captivity. We're in Babylon. The Lord clearly said because of our transgressions, the women over here are gonna be fucking harlots in the street. That includes your wife, my wife. You didn't meet the bitch as a virgin.
Look,
You,
hey, no, Warren G, you right. 'Cause that's why I said what I said. I don't ask. The scriptures already told me the bitch was a harlot.
Hello.
What the fuck up in Hey, listen, I told,
Include your mama.
and like I
Alright.
told my son, man, I said, first of all, I don't entertain square ass questions like that. Second of all, if you want to know anything from a bitch, listen, man. If you want to know the truth for a woman, listen. If you want to hear a lie, talk. You want the bitch to lie, ask her. You want her to tell the truth, watch. And that's in anything with a woman.
Yeah,
You
nigga.
niggas don't got no
So I'm
hoes.
gonna read his response. He
don't
says,
know
I
nothing
don't
about
care
women."
about heathen women. I'm talking about our women.
Hey, look, fuck our women.
He
Our
just
women
told
don't
you.
get
The
destroyed.
Lord just said our women shall be harlots in the streets.
Dumb
And,
nigga.
and collectively they are. See, once again, you're talking about you on that I think and feel shit.
Bitch ass nigga.
Stop thinking and feeling,
Oh,
man.
And you
Dr.
talking about,
Umar,
hey,
man.
I'm gonna come down to visit y'all. Hey,
Call
you
Dr.
know where we
Umar.
at,
You
man.
welcome to come,
You
brother.
welcome to come through, nigga.
But you're gonna get cut the fuck
But
up.
you not, man.
Make sure you bring a
With
notepad.
scriptures.
Soft ass
Right.
nigga. And we done
With
with your,
scripture.
and we done with your soft ass, man. All right? I need to figure out how to moderate this motherfucker so I can get goofy niggas like you blocked, man.
let me hit it to
No
him one
ass
more
nigga.
time.
bitch
This is
ass.
Amos 7 and 17, because obviously you didn't hear nothing the elders have said.
Because he
You know
don't
what I
care
mean?
about what the scriptures say.
Right.
Right,
You know,
right,
I'ma
he
tell you
don't.
something. And this is why, and I wasn't being, you know, this is why when the elder said don't deal with this chick or don't deal with that chick, just send them my way.
You did.
Cause I know what's up. I'm fully invested in this shit. Read.
This is Amos 7 and 17. I'm reading it again
I can
for
deal with the heartbreak.
the young, dumb, and slow. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons, thy daughters shall fall by the sword. And the land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. That's where we are. That's what the Lord pronounced. How in the fuck you gonna go against the Most High? You clown ass nigga. The Lord has established punishment on our ass because our transgressions. We're slowly coming out of that, but you still behind enemy lines. These bitches ain't gonna get right until we're in our fucking power.
That's
you
right.
fucking clown.
Hey, you fucking Twitter fingers. Hey, man, niggas be real gangster with the fingers, man.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
come out in the elements, though. You know, this is what you won't do. You won't make videos.
Yeah, they be typing on the damn comment
Man,
board like
fast
they
as
playing
fuck,
piano.
man.
Right.
Getting fucking flaming hot, seasoning all on the goddamn keyboard, man. You know it's hot flame, hot fries. Hey, man, you niggas are jokes, man.
Raised by
Go ahead, bro.
This is First Ezra
Right.
4 and 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
And that's the very thing we preaching against, man. Somebody grab that Proverbs 31, give not thy strength to women. Because that's the problem with our people, man.
So
Especially with our men.
instead of seeking knowledge, wisdom, understanding, he's searching for a woman, an Israelite woman in captivity.
Come on, man.
That's already defiled.
He got
These
that hair
bitches
wrap
listen to
on
Sexy
ready
Red
right now.
every morning.
Every morning.
Who shiesty?
You trying to wife that?
Hey.
Who shiesty?
Come on, man. The bitch wearing the shiesty. You trying to wife a bitch that got a pink shiesty on, man.
Right.
She got the deuce in her fucking man.
Tattoos all over
Tattoos
the
in her
face.
face.
To match all the different skeets.
Come on, man.
Proverbs.
Go ahead, brother.
Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength unto women.
What is your strength? Your manhood, man. Don't give your manhood unto a woman, man. All right? How about Shemel Shai strictly forbidden that, man? Somebody grabbed that in Sirach, thou did bow thy loins to women. Go ahead.
Nor thy ways to that which destroy kings.
What destroys kings? All right, what was the downfall, all right, of Adam? He listened to Eve.
You gotta use wisdom.
That was the downfall, man. She came with this doctrine that was completely foreign to what the Lord told him, and that was the downfall of us all. Oh, Adam, what hast thou done?
Through her, we all died, man.
He got, read.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. Actually, I'll start at 23. A wicked woman obeyeth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart.
Hey, a wicked woman obeys the courage. Hey, a woman will beat you down, man. All right? The scripture says, Proverbs, a contentious woman is like a continual drop.
Especially the black woman.
A fucking
Right.
fire-breathing
Black woman
dragon,
at the top
man.
of
And you can take the sharpest, most sturdiest rock and just let water drop on that motherfucker.
It's like the black woman.
Over
man.
time, that rock is going to break into pieces, man. You understand? Go ahead.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
Right, man? Just completely beat all your masculinity out of you, man.
They're clearly him.
You going, hey, yeah, he's beaten, he's through, man.
He's defeated.
It started with his mama, showing him that white Jesus.
Dear
Yeah.
mama.
It started with your mama, all right? It started with the lack of your father being there. It started with your lack of being around real men.
That's right.
So then when you see real men talking, you get offended. You get butthurt.
Hey,
We smell your pussy.
hey, 90% of the time when a nigga say they father left the mother, I say it's because he was a man.
Hello.
Right.
Your father left your mother because he was a man.
Hold on, say
And
that
you
shit
listen-
one more
Your
time,
father
man.
left your mother because he was a man. And you listening to your woman because you a bitch.
Right, right.
Go
Verse
ahead.
24.
Because your mama raised you. You need to be a man like your father and leave your mother.
Verse 24. Of the women came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Stupid. All right, so it started with Eve. The man was not beguiled, but the woman was in the transgression, man. Okay? Hello. So what we saying, It's nothing but truth to what we saying, man.
Yeah, and I lived that. All right? All right, I lived that. I'm from that first generation when all that began to take effect. When the women was given power over the man.
Yep.
And all that, you know, all that different mess, man.
Yep.
And my father was a very manly man, all right, who ruled over his household. All right. He went to work, he came home, he wanted his dinner on the table, all right, and then he would go in his room and sit in that damn recliner chair and drink his bottle or drink his beer and watch TV. And wait for us to go to sleep so he could get his business in.
That's right.
That's what daddies do, man.
That's right.
Right? And she wanted to go here and go there, and my father was type of, he was like, oh, you going to the laundromat? He'd drive her there, call me when you're done. He'd go pick her up. All right? He'd drive her to the grocery store. All right? He would bring her back. She didn't want that. She wanted freedom. We went to the Jehovah Wickedness Church. The brothers. Right?
Yes.
One of the brothers taught my wife, the sister, how to drive. Right? Then after she learned how to drive, she started saving up her shekels and she went and bought a car. She could drive herself around. Right? Because she just wanted to, and she was mad because he had 2 cars and she couldn't drive one. Because he didn't want his woman driving around, and his car was dope too. You know, my father had that old school electric 25 drop top, red and white. He had a red with white electric 225 with red interior, red leather interior.
What's up?
Drop top.
Cardiac.
All right, and then he had one of them the Skylark. The Buick Skylark that looked like the Le Mans or you know, like the Chevy. What was that? That Chevy, that 19. No, like the one that John Wick was driving.
Like a Mustang, not
it's a
Mustang.
Malibu or whatever. Anyway, they all them cars looked alike. The Skylark, the Le Mans, and the Malibu, and they all was beasts. All right, but anyway, he had one of those and one of those, and she wanted to drive his cars. All right. You know, she wanted to do like he did. She had penis envy.
Yeah.
All right? Because he would go out with his friends and he wouldn't come home late. She wanted to do what he did. All right? But he came home, but guess what? He bought all the food, he paid all the bills. All right? He did. All right? Okay? So I saw that, and then she married my stepfather, who was 20 years older than her, who let her do whatever hell she wanted. You know? He give her all kind of money. And she was right. And she be all over the place. In his car, in her car. All right? And so I watched it because why? Because that uplifting in all the TV shows, all these women, all them Pam Grier movies, you know, all these tough ass women.
Color purple.
You know? Foxy Brown. Exactly. And what was she doing? She was fighting men, sleeping with all different kind of men, sleeping with the Edomites. She was doing all kind of shit, man. Acting like a man. And that was what was being pushed. That woman over the man spirit, man. That woman is equal to a man. Now, I don't care what you say, man. You can teach a woman how to be efficient in combat skills and all that stuff. But she ain't gonna be efficient with combat skills against other men.
Murph gonna drop that
all right?
bitch on that skull.
You know, go on with that.
1 minute later.
All right.
KO.
You're right. It started off. She was talking all kind of big shit. Right.
Oh man.
1 minute later, she bent over the couch.
That's it.
All right.
Doing this to me.
Exactly.
No homo.
Right. She bent over the couch, submitting.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Go ahead, bring it out, brother.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Right. So that's a new thing, man. A woman is not supposed to be in a position of authority to usurp power over the man. That's in the scriptures, man. All right. It's not. That's an abomination. That's wrong. The Lord then said ain't supposed to be no women police officers, no women lieutenants and captains. sergeants with men under them.
Folly, man.
Big problem.
And when I was in the military, all them women that was over me was getting popped
Yep.
by men that were underneath them.
Yep. Yep.
What they call it, leg spread, promoted.
You know, especially being in the Marine Corps. You go visit when you go to the Army base, the Air Force base, and you got them all. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
The Marines got first pick over all the hoes.
Especially the Air Force.
The Air Force, the Chair Force, them
That's the
hoes
best.
going, boy.
That's the
Them
best.
hoes go
All of
ahead.
them was going, man.
That's right.
They always going there, and the majority of them WMs, them women Marines, well, yeah. All right. You didn't find too many fine ass Marines, man. All the pretty women was in the Navy, Air Force, and the Army.
Yep.
That's the
Right?
Air Force.
And they all was going.
Officer, naval personnel.
They were all going, man. And which is just as bad as the women that you send away to college, man. And that's why women are so messed up. All right? Because when you send your daughter off to the military, all you're doing is send her off to get ran through by a whole bunch of different men. Because that's exactly what's gonna happen. All right? Same thing with college. All right? She's gonna go to college. She might actually get a degree and do all this stuff. All right? But she gonna get ruined. And you don't know how many times that I've seen a guy ask women with college degrees simple question. All right? Like, who was in the Civil War? And these are college degree women, and they couldn't answer the damn question, man.
Yeah.
All right, simple questions. Name 3 countries outside of America.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm terrible with history. Miss, what they got to do with history?
Yeah.
All right.
No, yeah.
So you got book smarts to a certain extent, and they usually be them science majors or the mathematicians. All right. They're real smart with numbers,
Yeah.
but common sense.
No common sense.
They got, they ain't got much of it, man.
No fucking common sense. And that's why we're in such a privileged position, brothers, because
That's right.
I always say it, man, there's a stark difference between being educated and being knowledgeable. Being educated, you can comprehend and regurgitate information presented to you.
And then usually that information is tainted and
The water.
biased and wrong.
The water.
Like
right.
I'm
That's
you know,
right.
my stepdaughter yesterday, she really pissed me off, but I just kind of chilled on it. But we were talking about and her mother knew too. And her mother just kind of made this face like shook her head like no, trying to tell her don't. But basically the argument was over Western Asia. So I broke it down to her and told her she didn't know what she was talking about. Well, I went to school and I said, you learn lies just like I did. And the lies are even worse that you learned. All right, than they were when I was in school. Yeah. All right. And so after proving her wrong, all right, explaining it to her, just showed her a video of because all the BRICS countries now that are in Western Asia are referring to it as Western Asia. They actually got news channel called Western Asia News. And then it'll start telling you about Iraq and Iran. Why? Because they're in Western Asia. So the whole Middle East was an Edomite. It was a term. It was a term, a propaganda term. It really is connected to trying to prove and connect and uplift white superiority. That's why they call it that. Because along with that comes a whole artificial lies about race. Okay, and then I'm explaining to her all the different. I'm naming off the countries. All right, and then I said Turkey. And she was a flight attendant. Turkey is in Europe. I'm like, no, it's not. Turkey is in Western Asia too. All right, so then I proved it wrong on that. Well, then it's Eurasia. I'm like, this little bitch. I'm like,
She gotta be right.
right. I'm like, no, the Eurasia is another made-up term, racist term. All right, because look, when it got conquered, all right, it was labeled Asia by Scipio Asiaticus. Africa was labeled Africa by Scipio Asiaticus, and then Europe was named after Europa. All right, there was no Euro-Asia. That's some made-up bullshit to try to uplift white superiority. All right, which whiteness is false as well. Wow. So I'm trying to explain. Everything you've learned has all been lies. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Let me get that for you.
All right, just shut up and learn. All right, because I popped out a map All right, and it's a learning map, and it's a map of Asia. You flip it over on one side, it's got no names. You flip it on the other side, and it's got all the names of all the different countries and the rivers. Everything's on there. All right, and Turkey, Jordan, Yemen, Arabia, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Jordan, Israel, Palestine, Iraq are all in Western Asia. There is no such thing as a fucking Middle East. Brothers need to stop saying that bullshit too. When you doing your lessons, stop saying the Middle East. It's Western Asia. Stop giving these Edomites power, man. All right? Go ahead. Lock you, brother.
This the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 27. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Right, and that's what they look at. They looked at, you know, you work for the airlines and been around all these rich white people, you know. Introduced to a world that I brought you into. You didn't know anything about the clientele and the rich people in this area, because now she's doing service with all these people and she making money. She making a little bit of money. But she first learned about all this coming with me to my clients when she was a little kid. You know, I showed her the ropes. Right. You didn't know shit about none of this, man.
Still don't.
All right?
Apparently.
The fuck up. But go ahead.
Still, Lieutenant Dan.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 28, and base things of the world and things which are despised hath the Most High chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are. Right, and that's the elder, like the elder going into, man. All those institutions, all those things that's glorified in the world, man. How about some outside destroying all that, man? He bringing those things to nothing, man.
Absolutely.
So she deceived herself, like the elder's going into. He showed her the ropes. Now she done been deluded by the Western mindset, this Babylonian mindset, and shit.
Yeah, she think because she done got on the plane and traveled around the world now she knows something.
And you been did that,
you know, exactly. Go ahead, brother.
He gave her the skills to be able to do such things, man. He taught her the ropes. See, at the end of the day, they're all gonna have to pay homage to a man. Right. That's what you fucking women hate, and that's what you bitch ass niggas hate. At the end of the day, a man showed you the fucking ropes, man.
Right.
All right.
That's why they don't come to bed. That's
Exactly.
why they don't like being in the truth.
Exactly.
You gotta listen to a man. They can listen to a bitch all they like.
Hello.
I tell niggas all the time, you were raised by a single whore. I was raised by 4 men. We can never think alike.
Come on,
That's
man.
right.
We
Men,
can never think alike.
not males.
My mama said.
We can never think.
Yeah.
I can never. We
Bobby
can never
Boucher
think alike.
ass
That
niggas,
damn
man.
Forrest Gump.
Waterboy.
Mama said.
And as a child-
Right, Waterboy. Yeah, right. Forrest Gump and Waterboy.
And as
Forrest
a child,
Boucher.
I despised that. As a young child, I despised that. I wanted to be raised by a bitch. But
Because
as
you
I
had
grew
more.
up,
Hey, because you had liberty, because you can get away with shit.
Exactly.
It's true. And that's exactly what happened to me. We were kids. My mother gave us opportunity.
Exactly.
All right? You want to be with your father, or you want to, and we were little, we're having fun and shit. We chose our mother. Why? We didn't know no better, man.
Right.
All right? Why? Because my father was very strict disciplinarian.
Yep.
All right?
and I realized how great it is that it happened that way. That I went with my father and his brothers.
And you were
It's
lucky
great.
because, and you know what? And I think
I understand it now.
and I thank God for my father.
And as a teenager,
Because when them few years, them few summers in my teenage years, when I would go and be with my father for the summer, when I went down, you know, to all my cousins, shit, I would just wanted to have fun with all my cousins, man. All right, my father put me to work.
Yep.
And he put that work ethic into me to this day. My father had an ice cream shop, and he had an ice cream truck. And I either had to work at the ice cream or be on the truck. All right? But you know what? And being on the ice cream truck, I got to see all the little bitches in the neighborhood. All right? Okay, this is where you live. All right? But then, yeah, you know, and then he set me up that following summer. He set me up with a snowball stand. All right? But you know what though? Every Friday I had pockets full of money.
Come on, man.
And I'm, you know, at 13, 14 years old, man, you know, $30, $40, $50, especially way back then, that was a lot of money, man. You know, we would go to the roller week and shit, man, it was, but you know, because I would be mad as hell, man, because I had to sit there in that hot ass sun, all right, and do them there, because I got off work when he got off work. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So I'd be out there, when he would pull up the street, I'd already start packing that shit up. You know, and then my little sister had to do it with me too, but half the time she'd be off playing. You know? I had to do the shit. All right? But I'm glad because my father, he instilled that entrepreneurial work mentality into me, which came in handy in my adult life when Esau caught me up. Because I had skills where I could get around the system and was still able to make money. All right? And that was because of my father, not because of my mother.
He that teaches his son grieveth the enemy.
Kind.
This is following up what you said.
Go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness to Yahweh. For it is written, he that take up the wise in their own craftiness. So the understanding and the wisdom of this Bible is more valuable than what this world got to offer.
Absolutely, brother.
Hey, you're fucking president. All right, which one?
I think it was Theodore Roosevelt.
Hey, somebody get that. Somebody go on Google. Say an education Bible better than college degree.
Yeah.
Roughly there.
I'm
Forgot
pretty
it.
sure
Go
we
ahead.
did. This is,
That's the spirit. Go ahead.
I had it earlier. This is Theodore Roosevelt. It says a thorough knowledge of the Bible is worth more than a college education.
And that's the president.
That's the President Theodore Roosevelt,
Right.
who understood back then that you niggas was being
Your
lied
man
to.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Right. For those that don't know, that ugly fucking Epstein-looking nigga on your $20 bill, man. All right? That's Theodore Roosevelt,
No, it
man.
ain't. That's Thomas Jefferson.
No,
Wait, Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson's
That's
alive.
Andrew
They all say bullshit.
Right. Some dead.
Listen, Teddy Roosevelt is the president.
Right, they all-
Listen, Teddy Roosevelt is the president that Robin Williams played in the movie Night at the Museum.
Yeah.
He the one with the Northern
Yeah,
Kingdom
with the glasses.
dude on the side,
Right.
and the Southern Kingdom dude on the side.
Right.
He got the guy right here in the museum, and he got the Southern Kingdom, Jake, and he's sitting on that horse, which we use
Fulfilled
for
their
the scripture.
prophecy.
That's right.
That
That's who Teddy Roosevelt
yeah,
is.
that definitely was a fulfillment of prophecy.
Yeah. But see, he understood that. So why would it be him that actually made that quote?
Con.
Because he knew who he had in
He-
slavery.
exactly. So here it is. So when he said that a thorough knowledge of the Bible is better than any college education, because he knew he was a servant sitting up on the horse. Somebody can go ahead and get it. And he knew that Gad and Judah were the princes on their feet.
That's right.
And they tore this down, by the way.
Right.
All right. So that was another sign that Esau Edom was going down.
That's
Yeah.
right.
They tore this down right along with whose phone is this? They tore this down right along with all those with all them Cristobal Colon statues when they went to tear down out there, they tore those down too.
They was
And had a lot of Edomites mad.
Yeah.
A lot of Edomites were very angry at seeing the statues of white men being pulled down all across America.
I'd have been mad about
That
Edomites.
didn't sit well with them. They're like these niggers, these niggas and spiggers, Tyrone and Raul already popping their women. Now you pulling our statues down too.
You out of there, Brad.
They was mad.
Brad
Man.
finished, man.
You out of there.
Brad finished and Keisha finished, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, Jake, something. And that also come from having a thorough understanding of the Bible. If you stay away from the white man and the black woman, your life just get better, man. That's because that comes from a thorough knowing that they Eve and the serpent, man. Brad, man, Keisha, man, they gonna stay, man.
And you know what, too, brother? The beauty in that is that marriage is now breaking up. Now they're at each other's throats.
Good.
You know? And guess what? Eve gonna lose.
Yep.
Good. Eve gonna lose because she don't understand. She thinks she wanna.
Yeah.
But he's the one that gave her the power to do that. Now he's taking it back.
Yeah.
Right? Because now, and like the Title 4D is changing. I think they're getting a card now where the card, they're getting everything's going to the card.
Yeah.
And the card has to, if it's not something for a child, you can't buy it.
That's perfect.
So I can help her.
All right, so she can't go and deck herself out and all that other shit. They changing the whole thing,
Right.
and they also put, and
They
that's
get crab
that's
legs.
another reason why they don't want to bring Donald Trump in, because Donald Trump wasn't with that shit.
Right.
Donald Trump was putting legislation into place for to the whole automatic DNA testing.
Yep.
At birth, he
Yep.
was with that.
Yep.
And there was another thing too. Oh, Donald Trump wanted to put it in to where he wanted to make it to where it couldn't be some one night stand type shit. You know, these bras meet the dude at the club, she get knocked up, and now she hitting them up for child support.
Yeah.
He wanted to make it to where you have to have been in a relationship.
Grab him by the
You either
pussy.
got to be married. Matter of fact, he was even going as far as saying you got to be married. You all right? But he wasn't. So he wasn't with that shit. So basically, what he was doing, he's going to leave these bras hanging, man. All right? And what did they want? They wanted Biden, and now the whole nation is paying for that shit.
Yeah.
Biden, they fucked this place up big time.
Oh, man.
Beautifully.
Beautifully.
Beautiful.
We're the only people that's excited about it.
Beautiful.
Everybody else is mad.
Right.
You know, I got Edomites to be sending me information. Because I'll be, pretending like I care. Just, and they constantly sending me information about Trump and fuck Biden and all this shit.
Yeah,
and
let's
I'm
go
just
crazy.
laughing at this shit.
Yeah.
Then I turn around and use it for a lesson.
Yeah. Hey, I was in the outskirts in that Michigan, man. You know what I mean? The outskirts of that Detroit. And all you seen was Trump 2024 and, fuck Biden. All throughout that motherfucker,
Yep.
man.
Let's go Brandon
Let's
t-shirts.
go
Oh, yeah, let's go Brandon.
T-shirts and hats.
Everywhere, man.
Yep. Let's go Brandon t-shirts and hats.
So this is beautiful.
Are very popular right now.
Oh, but I want to land back of what the elder said, because we're talking about that child support thing and how they're trying to set up transactions. Don't you know? Hey, this is why digital currency is so dangerous. Digital currency is programmable, so you can't just buy what the fuck you want to buy, man.
Yeah.
So when that child support money hit, when things are on a digital
That's
currency,
also why they're trying to change the laws because of, we're not gonna say, they getting caught up with because the shit is crooked. So that's why another reason why they're trying to change all the laws, because so many people now are attacking it and fighting it back. And they really, and if you really know what you're doing, they don't really have a defense for it except to just try to avoid it and keep it out of court. And they can't do that anymore. But go ahead, brother.
But yeah, no, that digital currency being programmable, you can't just buy what you want, man.
No more
All
weave.
No more weave. And you can't use the child support money on weave, nails, and tray fives, man. Crab legs, man. Seafood boils, man.
That's all they do.
Yeah, or make it buying your your car payments and all the other shit.
Right.
Or while you leave your baby with your mother while you go out of town all the time.
Yep. Out of town thugging with your rounds.
Yeah.
That shit is over with on the child support. Once that digital currency comes in, and it's gonna navigate your everyday life, man. Hey, if Esau say you eating too much meat, like I said, you go to the fucking self-checkout, you got the money, but you're prohibited from buying this certain item. And guess what? For us that teach this truth, if Esau want to cut your water off, hey, you gonna wake up trying to go to work in the morning, pay for your shit. You can't get gas to go to work now, because what? The social credit system, and you're not you're a rebel. You're a rebel against the government.
Oh, you
know
said
what I mean?
right, because they'll check your, they actually have access to all your
everything
media.
about you, all your
media,
your social media.
So if you
credit
said
score, your
something
bank.
that they don't agree with,
Yep.
it don't have to be anything that's like dangerous. You don't have to say anything. All it can do is just not being in unison with the message that they're trying to push.
So like, what you say, y'all were done?
It's called the digital footprint.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that's like if you go to an interview for a job, once you get them your email address or whatever it may be, they put it in like this little system and they literally find every account that you got linked to said email address. That's how they find out you just said this bullshit then or this bullshit at this time, you know what I'm saying?
They already got that in China. I forgot what the app is, but it's like fucking Twitter, social media, your bank.
It's on everything.
It's everything.
They got it on the fucking cameras. You walk
Yeah.
across the street,
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
got your face.
Right.
And if you ain't seen
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
movie called Fahrenheit 451. And
I still haven't seen that movie.
I just watched it. Everything you saying. If you ain't talking that shit, they want you to talk. They like burn your fingerprints off.
Cut your
They
water
call
off.
it
Oh,
erasing.
yeah.
And then erase you out their system.
Yeah.
And it all go back into it, and that's that predictive program.
Now you can't eat. You
can't
can't buy
Yeah.
food. You can't
Can't,
do
as
shit.
a matter of fact, you gotta go live under the fucking bridge because you're not a part of that society no more.
That's
show
why
you
that
that nosedive.
nosedive.
Oh.
That nosedive, the Black Mirror episode with Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah.
That fine white bitch.
Yeah.
They
The
showed you
redhead.
that. Yeah. They showed you that. And she got mad. She said, fuck this, that. She cursed him out. Her social status reading went down. She couldn't get in that house. She couldn't drive a certain car. They locked down because it read like, man.
This is the great reset. This is the great reset, man. This is what we talking about, man.
You will own nothing and be happy.
You will own nothing. You will be happy. They're gonna own everything.
And you know what? And if it goes to show you that the collective group of Americans, walk by looking all bugged out at us, and all this is happening right to them, right in their faces, and they don't even realize it. If they really understood it, they would be rioting everywhere, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
If they really, but they don't. They don't get it.
No,
Right?
they're still in the green tree.
Yeah.
No, they have no idea the oppression that's about to happen to them. But here's the beauty of it. This is what they're planning to do. But when they go to fill their belly,
somebody get it.
So somebody grab that, because what just happened in that mall, all right? They don't know what happened.
I got it.
All right, but you had creatures, strange apparitions, and they trying to erase. And I'm waiting for some of the footage to surface, because all you see is everybody scattering, and then they showing you shit from a distance. But that was 200 police cars responded to a couple kids fighting with sticks.
Oh yeah.
But then you had 9 beings that were supposedly 10 feet tall walking around and had everybody panicking and running and shit. And then they got one on camera, and all the lights shining on it from a distance, and all you see is some big ass thing with his head is damn near will bump into that thing right there.
Right.
All right. So
and I had.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw. I was about
too.
to say I saw another footage. The guy called his dad, who was part of the police force, and the thing is, he said, "I know what you're talking about, but I can't say nothing." Like they on a no speaking.
Yeah, they under no.
Yeah.
So
A gag
man,
order. I think it's
order.
called.
Yeah,
gag
I saw
order.
it too.
Yeah.
So they really trying to put this thing. Look, and Apostle Hart did a lesson on it, man. I believe that those things may have been the angels revealing themselves.
I was thinking that.
Just like these chariots.
Yeah.
They were
You know,
teleporting.
The apparitions
Yeah.
in the Wisdom of Solomon.
There it is.
And that's the spirit. Because I had just did a lesson on it. And I had discounted it because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck Esau doing. Because I'm like, wait a minute, man. You can zoom in to fucking all this other shit clear as day, but you ain't got no footage?
No,
nothing, but it's a gag order.
It's a gag order, and everybody that uploads some shit, they keep pulling it down.
Yeah, they made it recant their decision.
So there's a couple. There's a couple now. There's you know TikTok. They don't really have control over TikTok like that.
Right.
So it's all kind of shit on TikTok.
China
but
man.
it's blurry and from a distance.
Yeah.
You ain't got none. It was the people who were recording from a distance. Anything that's up close, they scrubbing that shit, man.
Right.
Then they had it where you could have called 911. There was no flying in that area.
Yeah, they
like
killed
shot
everything.
Right. For some
They
kids,
killed
exactly.
the satellites. Everybody's. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nobody's phone worked. Yeah.
Yep.
They had a no-fly zone
Yep. No fly
over the
zone.
area. They really didn't want.
And they said that the police scanners were cut off.
Yeah. That's what
Right.
it was.
Damn.
Not for no kids.
Not for no
The
Right.
police
kids,
scanners were cut off. So that makes no sense. You want all the community. If you got a whole bunch of kids fighting with sticks,
Right.
warrior style, motherfucking the baseball furies and the warriors in the park fighting with bats and shit. You know?
Yeah,
All right?
man.
What the hell? Now you gonna cut off the scanners? Get the hell out of here, man. It's
Lucky it wasn't the Sabbath. The Lord would have killed all them niggas picking up them sticks, man.
There's
Stick
also
picking up
lined
ass niggas.
There's also lined up with that story of those people who they say that the chariot crashed in their backyard and they seen them 9 foot beings in their backyard, man. It's been happening over and over again.
Yeah.
I can't fuck with that, though. I can't fuck with that because ain't no chariot crashing.
No, I think it did crash. It just landed. They said it
Yeah,
crashed.
they say it crashed.
It ain't crashed.
Have you
If a
read
chariot
Ezekiel?
comes down, it came. That's just what they say.
Right.
But it was something big as fuck walking around.
Yeah.
And people saw it. You couldn't. They really didn't get no good shots of it. But it's a lot of weird shit happening. And we know that we're coming into a time where those sorts of things are gonna happen and occur and continue to happen. Get that wisdom of Solomon.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 17:3. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness. We're talking about Egypt. It says, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions.
Mm-hmm. Now you wait till Jake start getting their Chronicle on. Woo! Y'all saw the movie Chronicle.
Oh,
Right? And if you remember the movie, Michael B. Jordan, his character was the first one to get the power.
Yeah.
He's the first one to start flying. All right? These niggas was up in the clouds throwing the football, having a conversation like we having it right now. You know? Up in the clouds just throwing the football back and forth. All right? Let's go toss the ball around. And went up 10,000 feet. You know?
Lo and behold, the evil ones, the Edomite at the
Yep.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight up evil.
Of course, you know, which is why Esau ain't getting that power. Now, that's the only way Esau will get any powers in his movies, man.
That's right.
All right?
Captain America ain't saving the U.S.
You know,
this
the
time.
women have the power.
Mexican captains.
You know?
Shit.
Go ahead, brother. You wanted that Job building?
Bring it out, brother.
This the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
So we know that we only gonna have to endure this bullshit for a short period of time.
Oh, yeah.
Because as soon as they get it going,
Yeah.
all right? Soon, because he didn't say that they're gonna get to eat and enjoy it.
No.
Yeah.
The Lord made it very clear. As soon as they're about to fill their belly, so as soon as they chip people up, all right, and they put that system online, and they start trying to put their hands on the elect, it's over for their ass, man.
That's right.
It's over.
And it said every hand of the wicked is going to be upon them. That word wicked goes into the laborer.
Laborers,
So
man.
your labor force, the people that built the beast system, is going to rebel.
Yes.
Because all of us, Esau is so wicked.
Including your own people.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah.
Because you got, look, man, it's video after video all over the TikTok and the ground. Well, these country bunking Edomites, these Bible Belt Edomites,
They ready.
They ready right the fuck
They
now,
are
man.
fucking ready.
These
Locked and
niggas
loaded,
ready,
bro.
man.
I see them. They
You know,
are ready.
They fucking ready, man.
You going to like all these suburbs?
You got some of them talking shit about cops.
Yeah.
You know, they like, oh, you cops, matter of fact, he's telling the cops that they're all in violation of the Constitution.
Yeah.
And boo up the bam, you all a criminal. You know, and that was forefathers, the things we did with criminals. You know, he's talking about the forefathers. These patriots is mad, man.
Right. Hey,
These law-abiding citizens is mad. Right?
Hey, in the state of Illinois, because you got to keep this shit real.
Especially down south, man. Because you got a lot of law-abiding rednecks down there with rifles, man.
They ready.
With all kind of ARs and all kind of shit, and they ain't turning their shit in either.
Hey, right here
And
in
a lot of these sheriffs ain't gonna enforce that shit, because a lot of these sheriffs ain't with that shit.
They
You know?
part of it.
As a matter of fact, it's many of the sheriffs that's gonna, you know, be some of the ones that lead against this shit. And guess what? A lot of police are gonna go with these sheriffs.
Yep.
So it's gonna be division within the police forces too. That's why they're trying to get new police force. All right, and many of these police are gonna quit.
Well, they trying to
Migrants.
get the immigrants.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Police.
Yeah.
LAPD.
They gonna have Fidel and them, all right, marching around this motherfucker because it's gonna be open. The scriptures say, I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, you gonna have a crazy ass nigga with MS-13 tattoos all over
Yeah,
his face,
with a badge.
talking about some right.
He hanging out with folks and them off duty, on duty.
Right.
Getting high, he's shooting dice, broken English.
It's like, wait
They
a minute.
gang banging and
It's
shit.
like, dude, is that a machete on your duty belt? What the fuck? That's part you carry, y'all police carrying this shit now?
Don't mind me.
Kill you.
Shit, you know?
You're under arrest.
Nah, you under arrest,
Under
Holmes.
arrest.
You know you under arrest, huh? It say, what's that second Ezra I'm looking for? They should have no regard.
I got it. Second Ezra 15.
My nigga.
This is Second Ezra 15. I'm starting at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
That's another civil war. They showed you that in Bushwick. All right, the South.
And then, man, they downplayed
Rebel.
the shit out that movie, right? And it was the same thing. As a matter of fact, when you listen to the dialogue in Bushwick, it was very, very reminiscent of what you hear when you watch the trailer for Civil War. All right, because it was Texas. It said it was Texas and Florida leading this shit in the movie The Civil War. And in Bushwick, it was what, 19 states that had succeeded.
All the South.
That was damn near because that was more than the first time.
Damn.
All right.
Damn.
Exactly.
Shit.
Because you figure, right? You know, that's damn near half.
Yeah.
You know, if it's 50 states,
Right.
you jump, you know, 6 more states. That's half.
That's half.
You know.
Right.
And
So that was damn near half, and that same thing was happening in both movies. All right.
And I was gonna say, Illinois itself, real talk, everything below Joliet is really a red state, bro.
Yeah.
Even Joliet.
Even
Yeah.
Joliet,
Definitely
Romeoville,
Joliet.
everything, all this shit is a
Definitely
red state. The
Joliet.
only thing that make it blue is Chicago.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Everything outside this shit is really a red state.
right.
So when that
Which is
rebellion
everything
comes,
else.
it's right here.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the worst place to be is going to be the cities. And if you don't have the covering of Yahweh Bashem was shot, man. Right?
Yeah.
And then we all saw, you know, Super Jake that flew over the bench.
Oh, man.
To knock down the judge and the flag. All right, he knocked down that fake. Cause that wasn't even a real flag up there. They had them yellow fringes around it.
Oh yeah.
All
At
right?
war.
And that was an omen, man. That was a sign of things to come. Somebody grabbing at Amos, man.
I'm gonna
Hey,
finish
look,
this up.
go ahead, brother.
It's 2 Kings 15:16. For there shall
Go
be
all, the way,
sedition.
go all the way to 19. Start at
Okay.
14.
All right, I'm gonna start at 14 again.
Y'all gotta hear this.
This is 2 Kings 15 and 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Right.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And this is what the elders was talking about. The fact that it's going to be chaos, Egyptian against Egyptian, Esau against Esau, they're going to bring their own demise. They can't stand the oppression that we've been through. They can't take this shit. You know what I mean? They're like, damn, we can't run our own house. We can't open up our own stores no more. Y'all cutting off our resources. They
Yeah.
can't handle this shit.
Yeah, and they got a taste of what Judah especially has been going. You know, they gave a little bit of liberty and freedom to the Northern Kingdom. For Northern Kingdom, they were able to get, but that was also to shit on Judah and the breed, the discontent and the division.
The division.
Right, so they you know, they will give the Northern Kingdom a little bit of, you know, they can buy a store here, they can get a home loan. I mean, they can get a business loan, but they wouldn't do the same thing for Judah collectively, unless it was a woman. They'll let them open up some bullshit store in the Edomite neighborhood that ends up failing. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Kings 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. So they're going to put up these bridges, put these fucking barricades in there. If you drive down 47th, you'll see these big ass containers. 47th
They about 7, 8 stories high at this point.
From 47th.
That was about 3, 4 stories
Exactly.
high about 8 years ago.
Yeah, from
now them damn shits are stacked up like 5, 6, 7 stories high, man.
Yeah.
Right. So they're gonna use them to block off streets and neighborhoods. Right?
Right there in O Block, that train yard back there, they gonna use that to really cut you niggas water off, man. All right, so while you niggas is praying to that magic carpet, all right, Esau got some shit ready for you niggas, man.
So yeah, I saw a picture of that. So O Block to flip Muslim. And they ain't killing each other no more.
No, they definitely killing each other. But all these niggas Muslims now. That's the new thing.
So you done heard all this wisdom, but that's okay, because the hunters coming for you.
Yeah.
All
Right?
these niggas.
The men of the Lord,
It's the new trend.
they gonna stop teaching to become hunters. But finish that,
It's the
brother.
new trend.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yep. So I'm looking at all these luxury apartments right now, man. All right. You just gonna see people getting put to death, blood squirts on the windows and shit. All right. You see the biscuit pushed up against it, getting drilled from the back. Her husband dead right next to her. Right, he dead. Nah, he ain't no cut no more.
Not no.
All right.
Right.
Right, the baby that got grabbed from behind by the feet, bashed up against the window. Shut that baby up.
This is all biblical.
Right?
Yep.
This is all biblical. Because we gonna be seeing that shit, man. These apartments right here. All right? They gonna be coming right off. They gonna be coming right off them balconies, man. All right? These people gonna get reintroduced to gravity right off their balcony. Right? Okay? And the woman, after she get rolled, she gonna go up right off that balcony too, man.
That's right.
You're gonna see some shit out here, man. You're gonna see the purge real time. All right, go ahead.
Hey,
You had something, brother?
No, I got to finish
Go ahead.
19. Salaki. Hey, this is 2 Ezra 15:19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
See?
But shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Yep, so that's Diego. She done walked past him on the elevator, never spoke to him. All right? Now that's Diego's time.
Myron.
It's his time to purge. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Like Diamond and Myron.
I'm about to purge on both you lame bitches.
Yeah, the purge good.
Yeah.
Purge busted.
Now, a lot of these bitches gonna meet Diego, man.
Right.
All right? Go ahead, brother.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Great tribulation. Is that Kelly? Is that you, Kelly? Oh shit, it's a 2 for 1.
That's it.
I won't forget it. He told him, do what you want to me, but just don't touch my daughter. Oh, I'm gonna do what I want. He said, all you bitches got to decide is who gonna go first. That's the only choice they had. He said, you can decide who gonna go first. That's the only choice they had. Go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen, man.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain and every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
So you think you're seeing shit now, man. You wait till the look to the Lord. You know, you think you're seeing weird things now, man. You wait till the Spirit of the Lord fall upon the men of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Right? He gonna put his Spirit on them 2/3 too. Cause like my man, you know, who took out the judge, like how the elder say, the apostle said he took her to Pound Town. Just not the one she wanted. Right? Took her ass to ground in Pound Town. All right? He dropped the people's elbow on her ass off the top rope.
Man.
Okay? Motherfucking Macho Man flew on her ass. All right? All right? And instantly began administering the flops. You know?
That shit was hilarious.
He flopped them some too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
when they grabbed his upper body, they left his feet free. Then he put the boots on. All right? Boots on the ground on that bitch.
Man.
All right? And he knocked the flag down. That was a sign.
Perfect.
But go ahead, what you got, brother?
Perfect.
2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. It says, suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
Yep.
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Man, because that Walgreens looking empty as hell from where I'm standing. I don't know what's going on in there, but go ahead.
And a trumpet shall give a sound, which every man shall hear, and they shall suddenly be afraid. And at this time,
that sound, that's that damn purge alarm going off. When them damn alarms go off, because they gonna when everything goes wild, the alarms are gonna be going off. Right? Go ahead.
And at this time, friends shall fight one against another.
Yep.
Like enemies.
Yep. Your old Billy Bob. All right. And his buddy Pete down the street. They gonna be at odds with each other, man. All right. Pup bringing out the Winchesters and them shotguns. Go ahead.
And the earth shall stand. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. And the springs of the fountains shall stand still.
Man, so when they cut off this water, they cut off the power. All right. It's gonna be no garbage pickup, no police. All right. People gonna be shitting in buckets and throwing it outside. They're gonna be taking their garbage outside. It's gonna stink. All right. You take your garbage outside, you might get jumped right there in the alley. Okay. You're gonna have to go outside to cook. The smell of the food is gonna bring niggas and other people, animals too. It's just gonna be a crazy, crazy time, man, like no other time, man. Jacob's trouble could very well happen this year, man.
Right.
All right, it could very well happen, man. And we hope so. We hope so, man. I'm fucking tired, man.
Right. And it's around the corner. Hey, I did a video. Hey, 2024 is a year of de-dollarization.
Yep.
All right. So all this shit is really about to really start to fucking stir up.
Yeah, in those West Asian countries,
You did.
all right, they ain't fucking with the dollar, man. All right, not at all, man. They not messing with the dollar. Some more to that, brother? Yes, sir.
And in 3 hours they should not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these things that I have told thee shall escape.
And that's a measure of time, man. All right, there's gonna be no food, no water, no power, man. All right, and then now you bitches ain't gonna be able to clap your cheeks for the camera and get 5,000 likes in 3 hours. You know,
No more dopamine for you.
no more of
All right?
that.
Hey, man. Hey, let these people go 1 hour with no dopamine. They're gonna fucking lose it.
Yeah.
30 minutes with no nicotine. They gonna fucking lose it,
Yeah,
man.
well, we already read how the women, like you said, they already killed and ate one child, and then they couldn't even fast a day before they were trying to kill and eat another one, man. All right?
And they already desensitized to the meat, how it tastes, because that's all you eat at McDonald's and Burger King. That's all you eat is
Yeah.
fetus.
And Rabbi Finkelstein told you that shit many years ago, and the Israelites were the first one to bring it out. All right?
And see my salvation and the end of your world.
All right? So the only people going to see the salvation, man, are the elect, man, which is why we come out here and make our bodies a living sacrifice.
All right.
Right? You know, and sometimes we get rough and raunchy and rowdy with it. But Paul said, though we be rude in speech, not in knowledge. Right?
Not knowledge.
So you got to pay attention to the, is what we saying lining up with the scriptures. All right? The delivery might be rough, but that's just the GMS way, man. We bring it rough, rugged. Now, we don't bring it like that all the time, but it's a different spirit when we come on the highways and byways.
Yeah.
All right?
It's really, it's no polite way to say billions of men, women, and children are gonna fucking die.
Yeah. Right.
It's no polite way to say it.
Well, you
man.
can say it as nice as you want to.
You're gonna fucking die.
I can either tell you,
Right.
I can tell you, I can tell you very exquisitely. All right? And, I can go home and put on my best studs.
Yeah.
I can even put on a suit and tie for you.
Yeah.
And tell you, you're going into slavery, sir.
Yeah.
Or I can tell you, you bitch ass red motherfucker, you going into slavery.
That's right.
It's the same thing. All right?
right.
It's the same thing, man.
You know?
All right? You are going in your next stop slavery.
Yeah.
All right? You can't look. It's the kingdom of heaven. Every kingdom has servants.
Yep.
Every kingdom, there's a people at the top and there's a people on the bottom, man.
That's right.
As simple as that, man. And the Bible is very, very clear when it says the first shall be last.
Let's go.
And the last shall be first. So in this society, in this world, everybody knows who's last. It's not that difficult. Okay? There was a truck that drove by with an advertisement on every 13 minutes or every 10 minutes a Palestinian child dies. Stop killing people in Gaza or whatever. They going through it right now. But we know what Ishmael did to us.
Yep.
And that's still, and what's going on, what's happening to them, it's bad. It's not a good thing. It's fucked up. But it in no way compares to what happened to our people.
Right.
And then what's still happening to our people. If you took the modern day destruction of our people right now, right now, within the jail system and the unlawful deaths on the street,
Planned Parenthood,
and all the things that are going on with our people, it makes the horrific things that's going on in Gaza a walk in the park. All right? When you look at all the hangings, the murders, the beatings, the rapings, the getting locked up in prison for 30, 40 years, a lifetime sentence over something you didn't even do, all the people who were railroaded to prison.
That's right.
All right? Because they had to stand in front of a damn public defender that couldn't even remember their fucking name. You know? Hey, there's a heavy, heavy price to pay for what has been done to the children of Israel.
I got a
Right.
All right?
This
Right.
was sort of what, because the elder had talked about the dude. Well, it's the spirit, because he came back around to it. Because the elder mentioned that Jake that jumped over there and beat up the judge. This is
Bink. Bink, bink.
this is Micah 5. This is Micah 5 and verse 8. It says, and the remainder of Jacob shall be amongst the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion amongst the beasts of the forest.
Yeah, you see
As a
lions
young-
attack. They go flying through the air like that sometime, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
As a young lion amongst the flocks of sheep.
Man, and you see when lions attack, man, it ain't pretty, man. It is not nice, man.
Who, if he go through, both tread it down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver.
Yeah, typically you don't see too often that any beast or any person that gets grabbed by a lion, the chances of them getting away is highly unlikely, man. You know, I would have to say there's probably 99.9% of the time, that's your ass.
Yep.
All right? That's your ass, man.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Genesis 49:8. Judah, thou art Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies.
Yep.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. So like the elder was going to, Judah is going to rouse it up. That's what Judah is for. You know what I mean? To start the cycle of bringing down the oppressor.
They gonna kick it off because everybody's watching what's happening, man.
Right.
And that's what the prophecy says, man. All right. And Ephraim gonna be right behind him.
Yeah.
And once Judah raises up and start doing that, the rest of the tribes gonna join them, man. All right. The same way that we've already come together, the 2/3 gonna come together, and even though many of them gonna die, a lot of them are also gonna be those spirits created for vengeance, man.
Yes, right.
Like that dude that flew over that damn thing. Woo. That was a spirit created for vengeance.
That's
man.
a right.
He ain't done yet.
That's a prelude.
He ain't done yet, man. So it's gonna be a lot more of that going on, man.
Right.
All right. You got any more scriptures? Bring it out. We're gonna wrap it up.
This is Isaiah 13, and started at verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Damn, and that's the crazy thing. Is that you actually, modern day, are gonna have people actually dying by swords.
Yeah.
People are literally really going to be getting thrust through.
Yeah.
All right, by other people and by them soldiers with them damn bayonets on the ends of their rifles. All right, they gonna really be jugging people with them damn rifles, man. All right, you can get a lot of velocity, a lot of thrust on a knife that's on the end of a weapon. You can get a lot of thrusting power, man. All right.
See that movie, The Patriot.
Ooh,
They
yeah.
had him with Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
They jumping them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yep, that one too, yep.
Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Yeah. So people gonna watch their children die, man.
Sir.
Hey, but God love everybody.
Right.
They teach you in the Christian church. The Bible never said that. Man said that. Trying to fill his pockets and get money from patrons. Go ahead.
Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
Right. So that's what's coming to America, man. House spoiled meaning all your belongings. Somebody that kicked in your door. They whooping on you. Why you getting whooped? Your daughter, your wife clothes is getting ripped off. That loud ass baby is getting grabbed by the feet. All right. Now they running trains on your wife and daughter.
Yep.
They done beat you to death, and then some of them wicked niggas gonna make you watch.
Yep.
While you laid there all beat the fuck up and helpless.
Yep.
All right. And then they gonna go through your drawers, right? Find all your watches. Find your change jar. You know. Find that money under your mattress.
Yep.
You know. Find your grandma's pistol that you didn't even get a chance to get to.
Yep.
All right. Drink all your wine. Eat all your Captain Crunch. Drink
Crunch
whatever.
Bear.
Drink right. They gonna eat all your Captain Crunch. Finish whatever milk you got. Whatever you got in your house, man. That's what's about to hit America, man. This place is about to fall.
That's right.
That's right. And it very well looked like it could be this year, man.
That's right. You can't
Right?
wait.
And we've been waiting on this. And it's funny too, how all of a sudden, all these people on the internet co-signing or saying what we've been saying all along. All of a sudden. All right? Hey, so with that, man, we gonna give all praises, all honor and glory unto Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, conquer us.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.